Hello and welcome back to the channel. This past weekend we had the LGFA Senior All-Ireland Final between Kerry and Galway in Croke Park. So let's get straight into it and unwrap the whole lot. This is the GAA review. So as we all know by now, Galway won the Brendan Martin Cup for the first time in 22 years, winning the final on Sunday by a single point in a scoreline of 2-7 to 12 points. It was quite a subdued final in all reality, but that won't matter to the Galway girls, who ended a massive drought by bringing the cup back west. Leanne Coen scored 2 goals for the tribeswomen, and the second was the real kicker for Kerry as they were up 2 points at the time with just 5 minutes remaining on the clock. Despite an equaliser from Kerry, Eva Noone got the winning score for Galway moments before a bit of controversy ensued in the final moments of the game. Although I think Maggie Farley and her umpires got the square ball decision correct. Kerry equalised before that, and then of course the free was brought back to be taken outside the 40-metre arc. Though she probably did get the decision correct in a way that supposedly it was bang on 5 seconds when the advantage was given to the time that the free then was called by Maggie Farley. But I do think that the clock never really stopped. I think for us at home and in the stadium, I think the only kick in the final minute of the game was from Siofra O'Shea in that last free kick. So a whole minute to go by with just one kick, I don't think is correct. I do feel like the advantage could have been given a bit longer. I think, to be totally honest, advantage should only be brought back for a free kick if somebody actually interrupts the person on the ball, if they maybe foul them or even just tackle them in any sort of way. That's how I feel the advantage should be brought back, to be given a free. But of course, look, it's a 5-second rule and it was used correctly on Sunday. Could there be a change realistically for the square ball rule in the LGFA? I think it was very harsh for Kerry in the fact that, look, the ball has to get into the small rectangle before an opposition player. So I totally get that. But I think nobody from Kerry, they might have contested it in some way in the fact that they were in the small rectangle, but they didn't kind of go up for it. They didn't put anybody from Galway off in a way. It was Galway's own fault, realistically, that the ball went back into the back of the net. And I think it was slightly harsh on Kerry for that to be a free out when it was just the kick in long from Siofra O'Shea, and it was a Galway calamity really in the small rectangle, and the goal obviously went in, but it wasn't given. Could we see a rule change in that in the LGFA? I think possibly there should be one. So yeah, of course, as I said, it was an unbelievable weekend for Galway, who win the Brendan Martin Cup for the first time in 22 years. That is a combined total of 97 years that an All-Ireland title has gone back west in this past week. So it has been an unbelievable week for the men from Mayo and the ladies for Galway. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe and share the channel with anybody who you think would enjoy these videos. And until the next one, I'll talk to you later.